Okay, Spartans, I'm going to show you how to create a BrainPop account that will allow you to view all of the content, the videos, activities, and quizzes that are available in BrainPop, as well as taking quizzes and doing assignments for your teachers. So you'll first need to browse to the website at brainpop.com, or you can click to it through the Salem Middle School homepage. Once you're here, you'll notice there's a login button near the top. There is a generic login that all Salem Middle School students can use. That's available from your teacher or from the library if you're interested in going in that way. You can view all of the content, you just won't be able to get any credit for the activities and quizzes that you take. If you need to take quizzes or do assignments for class, you are going to need to enter a code. You will get that code from your teacher, whoever's asking you to sign up for this account. If you already have an account, I'll show you what to do there, but everybody who's got to go in for class for the first time is going to click on Enter Code. And the first thing that you will do is you will type in that code that you were given by your teacher and click Submit. If you have already created a BrainPop account, either earlier in the year for a different class or maybe last year, log in with the same username and password that you have used before. If you've forgotten what that was, go check with the teacher who initially had you sign up, and they should be able to get you back in using the username and password. Try not to create multiple accounts for this, especially if you remember how to get in, because it gets confusing. So if you have one, you'll enter it and log in, and if you don't have one, you're going to click on Sign Up Now to create your account for the first time. I'll show you how to go through those steps. When you get to the Sign Up Now page, there'll be some fields for you to fill in. Remember, you're only going to be connecting to your teacher, who's someone that you know in real life, so it's okay to fill in the information that reflects who you really are. There's no need to be anonymous here. First, you'll need to choose a username that your teacher can identify you by. It does have to be a unique username that no one else in the whole world that's using BrainPop has used before. So first initial, last name is a good place to start, but Joe Smith is going to have a very common username. So a way to make that unique could be to add your student ID number to the back of that so it reflects who you are and is easily identifiable. Then type in your password. We've talked about a password, how to create strong and secure passwords, so this would be a good opportunity to practice that. Type it in twice. That is to make sure you don't type it in and record the wrong password. First name and last name, your real first name and last name go into these boxes so that your teacher can give you credit for assignments and quizzes that you do. So it's important already to write down this username and password wherever you record your those, either in your agenda or some other place where you manage that information. BrainPop's also going to ask you to choose a security question, and this is in case you have trouble getting into your account. This is a way for them to know that you are who you really are. You're the only person who should know the answer to these questions. So choose a question, type in the answer, and then choose one of these images. Also a good idea here to record those wherever you manage your usernames and passwords so that you remember what they are, especially the image. Down here, the last thing is to check this box to agree to our terms of service and privacy policy. We'll talk more about this in detail, but basically the terms of service are BrainPop's rules for allowing you to use it. That includes when you get to use it, under whose supervision, and how old you have to be to use it. So whenever you check this box and agree to those terms of service, you're basically saying that the providers can cancel your account and delete you if you are in violation of those rules, including not being old enough to use their service. So make sure that you know exactly what it is that you're doing and where to find this information should you need it. So you're going to click this box and click Create Account. Now from here, you're going to have to actually go back and log in. All you've done is create an account. You haven't not logged in yet. So click on BrainPop here, the icon in the top left, and you'll be back at the screen, and now you're ready to log in. So when you click Login, Joe Smith is going to put in his username and password. And now you have full access to BrainPop. And everything that you do will be recorded, and you'll get credit for all of that stuff. Now there's two ways to do assignments for your class. The first is your teacher might just assign for you to go and watch a video and then take the quiz, for example, that would be at the end. So you would watch the BrainPop video when it comes back up, and then you'd be able to take the quiz that goes along with it, and you will get credit for taking that. If you don't log in, when you go to click on the quiz, it'll tell you, hey, you need to log in order to be able to get credit for this. And so it would look like this when the video comes up here. And when you take the quiz here, you click on it and then you get credit for that. The other way to take a quiz would be if your teacher assigns you a code. Sometimes they will do some sort of custom assignment or quiz for you, and they'll give you a separate quiz code to take. So you'll click up here at the top where you clicked an enter code before, and you're going to enter that quiz code that they give you. So those are the one of the two ways to do it. And you'll submit that, and then it will take you in to take the quiz. Sometimes there's a video attached to it, and sometimes there's not. So make sure you follow your teacher's directions when you're doing this. The last thing you want to be sure you do whenever you're using BrainPop or another online resource is to sign out of the resource before you log off the computer and leave it, especially if it's a shared computer that other people are going to use. So you do want to log out before you leave and walk away. If you have any trouble with BrainPop with your account, see your teacher or see someone in the library, and we'll all be glad to help you.